Welcome back to Alistair Gaming. Please like and subscribe. So today I'm going to be racing an F2 race, and here's the feature race. So I'm in the dams in second place, as you can see, and here come on the lights, and the 5 red lights. We are racing in Belgium. I get a good start, but couldn't get past the Carlin. So you have to make a dive up the inside, they get chopped off. And the Carlin nearly gets past me, but then the Virtuosi gets past them all and is looking to overtake me, coming up Eau Rouge and Radulon. He's in my slipstream and he's gaining on me. He's gaining so much that he goes to make a move, but I outbrake him into the braking zone and retain second place. And now my focus is catching the leader. Here's Delatres trying to get past one of the arts. I don't think he does. I don't think he has the momentum to overtake him in this braking zone. So now we start lap number 2, and I'm chasing after Tsunoda. As you can see, I gain massively coming through this hairpin as the first corner and get a good run going on the way to Eau Rouge and Radulon. Should I start a F2 like my team series almost? If so, hit the like button so I know the support is there. And we're gaining on him, and we close right up the back of him in the braking zone and managed to keep the gap between him coming through the next couple of corners, and we're going to look to have a move to the outside through this tight corner. I run on the carb a little just to make sure I'll leave him a better room, but get the move done into the following corner and up into P1. And here's a replay. As you can see, Tsunoda is just minding his own business and unaware of me closed right up the back of him. He won't actually be able to see me until I make the move past him into the next corner. And there we go, I'm up into P1 and focusing on pulling away from the Carlin behind. He's on board from a different view. Now we'll look at a replay from the Virtuosi from behind. Here's the shot coming up Radulon. And now we're right on board with fellow Scotsman Jack Aitken. He's in a trainer car. Now we ride on board with Robert Schwartzman, who's attacking fellow Palmer driver Mick Schumacher. And now we're riding on board with me once again. Pulled out a bit of the gap to Tsunoda, who's in the Carlin behind. And it looks like it's going to be a good win for Dams, as we're on the final lap, coming to the last couple of corners. And here we come down the last straight into the bus stop chicane, around the final corner to win the feature race in Belgium. So here's a highlight for the sprint race. So I'm starting 8th on the grid, and to 5 red lights, we are racing again. And one of the Palmers have got pole position. That's the Palmer of Schumacher. And I make a good lunge up the inside and get up to P3 from 8th. But get squeezed, and we go 3 wide on the run up to Eau Rouge and Radillon. And I'm able to squeeze out the Carling and take 4th. Now I have my sights set on Robert Schwartzman, who's up ahead. We are in his slipstream and gaining massively, and we go for a late lunge and manage to pass him on the inside. But that left us and with a narrow line. Meanwhile, one of the Arts is making a move on one of the Carlings. He nearly lost it in the slipstream, but he goes around the outside and then to the inside onto the following corner and back out onto the outside and keeps his nose in. And it would be a similar move to the one we done on the previous race, where he takes out there around the outside, around this corner, uses a bit of the carb, and then cut inside and squeeze him out as much as possible. And then Louis Delatraz is attacking us going into this corner. We were able to hold the position and now look to overtake Armstrong to take 2nd place. We close right back into the back of him through this corner and are pushing him through the following corner. We should overtake him going into the bus stop chicane as we have the run on him, but I put a wheel onto the grass, so that lost us a bit of momentum. But we managed to regain that from the slipstream, and with half a car on the grass, we go around the outside to take, and then which leads into the inside and take 2nd place from him. And now we'll look to overtake Mick Schumacher. At this point, I was just over a second behind Schumacher, and DRS wasn't activated yet, so I was unable to pass him going down the straight. I attacked through Eau Rouge, but just ran a little bit wide on the exit and just lost a bit of time. Not much happened on this lap. There's a few attempts at moves, but none were actually made. We ride on board with a Virtuosi who is still looking to get past the Carling. Here we ride up again on lap number 3. This time I'm a bit closer to him and hand for the DRS. So we quickly close into the back of him coming down the straight. We were still a little bit off in the braking point, was able to dive down his inside and claim the lead. But Schumacher kept us honest and running a little bit wide there and on the grass gave him an opportunity to make a move again. I ran a little bit wide trying to give him as much room as possible because I didn't want to chop him off, but was able to squeeze him out here. But he got a better run than me and looked like he was going to make the move into this following corner, but I just left him room and cut back in front of him and secured 1st place. Yet again we're riding on board with the Virtuosi and he's still not been able to make the move on the Carling ahead. The Carling locked up going through this corner, but the Carling got a much better exit and pulled away on the straight. This time he has DRS and is closer, but not close enough to make the move. We ride on board again with us, but Filip Drugovic is at the 1st corner, so must have had contact on the 1st lap, which forced him to pit. Yet again we're riding on board with the Virtuosi. He's still looking to get past the Carlin. He's gaining through here, but having to the left lost the momentum that he had and was yet again still unable to make the move. Yet again, the Carlin gets a much better exit than him and pulls away down the pit straight as we move on to the final lap. This time he's much closer and has DRS and pulls to the inside and is able to take the place away from the Carlin. Now Tsunoda looks like he's looking to make a move on his teammate, but isn't able to do so as it's last lap with no DRS. And here we go, we ride on board, coming through the bus stop chicane and through the final corner to take another win at the Belgium Grand Prix. And just riding on board with Tsunoda, and he's not been able to overtake his teammate going into the final corner. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.